Honestly, I'm trying to stay focused. You must think I got to be joking when I say I don't think I can wait.
Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I am in an amazing mood today, and this natural light is beating, honey. So I decided to make a video. I want to make videos with more substance, but I also do want to make funny videos. I just want to commit to having more content. So today I'm going to talk about the fact that I moved from New York to Delaware. Like, what? I know. So I've lived in New York my whole life, basically, Brooklyn, New York, and I love it. I love New York. I love the fact that it is really the city that never sleeps. I love the diversity. I love the fact that summertime, there's nothing like summertime in New York, and everyone who's grown up in Brooklyn knows this. You know, being on your porch, being in front of your building in summertime is like nothing else, you know, in life. But growing up, maturing, you know, having a family and wanting to be successful, like, my priorities drastically have changed. And, you know, there's a lot going on in New York City right now. And I just had to make a change. Everyone that knows me was like, what? You're moving? Where? You're doing what? Like, why? And I just had to, I got my keys and signed my lease before I really even told anyone. So actually, at first, I was not going to move to Delaware. I was going to move to a further state where my brother lives. Hey, bro. And I decided that, listen, Delaware is only 2 hours away, and it still has a lot of the benefits that those further states have. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna do that. I can easily commute back and forth to the city when I need to, if I need to, and that's what I decided. So I got a 2-bedroom in Delaware, and I'm paying less than half of what I would have been paying if I would have gotten an apartment or a townhouse in New York that is equivalent to the square foot and the amenities that I have here. I have a pool, I have a gym, you know, I have space, I have like a walk-in closet, stuff like that. In New York, you're paying like $2,500 and up for that. And I really wanted that. I didn't want to settle for the type of place that I wanted. Moving out of my family's home, like, you know, you want to move to something nice, you know? And honestly, I was being stubborn. My mom was like, you know, save some more and move out and buy your house and, you know, do this and do that. And I heard her, but this is what I wanted, and I felt like this was the best decision. And I'm going to be buying my house soon because, child, out here, I feel like when you're in New York, being a business owner, buying a house, you know, having a lot of money, legal money, or even illegal money, is still, it feels like a dream that's like always right there, but you're always chasing it. I feel like you have to work 2 jobs, a hustle, legal, illegal, all of that to like keep afloat in New York City. And I've grown to have the mind of a hustler. Like, I've been molded to have the mind of a hustler. And best believe, I'm going to get money regardless, but I want to see my money. I want to walk into my house and be like, whew, like, damn, I see my money, and I don't have to run back out right now because a bill is late, because I have to pay this and I have to pay that. And like being able to relax some days and just be like, yo, I'm going on vacation next month because I need to. Like, I'm going to take Aiden here because I can. I'm going to take today off because I can. You can't take that for granted. And I don't take that for granted, being able to do that. Now, even though there are lots of pros with moving out of New York City and moving to Delaware, there are also cons, of course. Like I said, I'm a city girl. Back in New York, I had no problem taking a train. Didn't really like buses, but taking a train, hopping in a cab, that was go-to. You do not need a car living in New York City. People in New York City take that shit for granted. When you move out anywhere else, even if you move upstate New York, you need a car. So that definitely was like a big change for me, having to need a car, not really having another option. Let me tell you something. The lifts out here, I took a lift maybe 12 minutes away. That shit was $19. Like, what? My lifts in New York to go like 20 minutes away were like $12. It's like, I don't understand. It's crazy. And I know $19 is not a lot of money, but when you're taking cabs both ways every day, that shit adds up. Okay? So that's definitely one thing. Moving out of state, you have to have a car, or you have to have means to someone's car until you can get your own car, because it is no joke. Let me tell you, bus and train out here, that is a joke. That's the joke. So that's not even an option for someone coming from the city, New York City, moving into a more rural place. Like, it's not. It's a big difference. Another thing, another con of moving to where I moved to. So I'm not actually, I'm close by a lot of colleges, but I'm not in the city part, I guess, what people from New York would call it. I'm not in the city. I'm closer to where older people live. So there's not a lot of fun things to do. There's not a lot of fun adult things to do. I would say there's a lot of bowling and roller skating and golfing and horseback riding, all things that I love, but hookah spots, clubs, and, you know, gentlemen's clubs, there's not a lot of that. There's not really any of that, you know, within a 20-minute vicinity of where I live. And I'm actually not someone that goes out a lot or likes to party and do all of that stuff, but I would like to have the option. And I think I'm only mad because I don't have the option. If I did, I probably wouldn't be doing it, you know, that much. But it is a little annoying that I have to drive 40 minutes plus out to go to a club or, you know, to do something like that. The good thing, though, is that I'm really close to 3 different states. So PA is 30 minutes away from me, Maryland is like 10 minutes away from me, and Jersey is like 15 minutes away from me. So there's all these other options, there's all these other states I can go to and explore. And even though it's close by, you know, when you enter another state, it feels like you're in a whole new territory. So that's definitely what I've been doing, just exploring and seeing around me what's out here, you know, what's new. I definitely have not made any friends. So if you're in Delaware and you're a girl, hey girl, hit me up, because I be bored. All right? All these dolly L's, it's ridiculous. I have not made any friends. I'm actually just joking. I'm not in a rush to make any friends. I know God will send me the people who I need to be around, but that does kind of get boring sometimes. I miss my best friend. Shout out to Tanae. I miss her so much because I don't be doing shit besides working, come home, taking care of my baby. And, you know, sometimes you just want to bullshit with your friends. Sometimes you just want to chit chat, and that gets, you know, a little frustrating sometimes. But I'm in school online right now. I'm thinking about going to classes in, you know, in the building, and I guess I'll meet new people when I do that. That should be nice. I haven't experienced a winter out here. I was at first terrified about experiencing winter out here. Winter in New York is like no other, but I feel like there's more open space out here. I don't know how this snow is gonna accumulate out here, so I'm trying to just brace myself for that. An Uber driver once told me that winters are not that bad. They have a lot of I don't know right now what they're called, but so like these things that are dug up underground. It rains a lot out here, so they have these things that are dug up underground for the rain to go down into so that it doesn't flood everywhere. So I'm assuming that that'll be effective for the snow as well. So maybe that's why winters aren't so bad out here. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see. So anyone that knows me knows that I am very serious and very particular about education. I myself work in education. I'm a preschool teacher, and I've taught my son from birth until now with the help of my mom, who was a preschool teacher for like 30 years and administrator for like 30 years. And that's what, you know, kind of gave me my passion. I love seeing kids learn. I love teaching kids new things. They light up when they learn new things. I taught Aiden to read at 4 fluently. I taught him, right now he's 7. He's doing multiplication and division, you know, double digit he's been doing double and triple digit subtraction and addition since last year. These are the type of things that I love, to see kids doing. I don't believe that there are any stupid children. Children are taught and children learn, and I see no limits for anyone. And that's kind of been a problem for me out here working and trying to find the perfect school for Aiden. I feel like the standards are lower, and that might be anywhere when you leave out of New York City. I feel like the standards are lower, and that is a problem for me because, like I said, I see no limit for children's learning. And it's kind of like, I don't want to come off cocky, and I don't want to come off like as a know-it-all, because I'm still learning. Like, I don't have a bachelor's degree yet, and I don't believe that that is the only standard, for measuring how effective someone can be in their craft, a degree. I don't, because I have a lot of experience and I am a bomb teacher. But at the same time, you do need coaching, and you do need more molding, and you do need formal education when you're trying to formally educate children. I get that. So I'm also not trying to come off as if I know everything and you guys aren't teaching your kids anything and I'm just going to come here and fix you. No. But I do see a problem with the fact that Aiden was in first grade in New York, and coming out here, he's most likely going to be going to third grade, because second grade out here, they're doing things that he already knows how to do, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating because I don't want him to be overwhelmed, but I want him to be learning new things, and I want him to be great, and I want him to be on his level. And I see that as a problem. So some of the pros, like I said, are price-wise. Everything out here except for lifts has been affordable. Everything has been cheaper than New York. When I say everything except for lifts, I mean everything out here is affordable. First of all, in Delaware, I didn't learn this, which is horrible, talking about how great of a teacher I am. I didn't learn this until I got out here. Delaware was the first state. So Delaware doesn't have any taxes, any sales tax. So, in New York, when you go buy something that's $1, it becomes $1.08. When you buy something that's $2, it becomes $2.16. Out here, 99 cents means 99 cents. $52.80, if that's how much it costs. Well, there wouldn't be any 80 cents because that would be the tax. So it's $52. I love that. Love that. Also, there's no sales tax on homes. No land tax on homes. Just let that sink in. So I love that. From apartments, drastically cheaper than New York City. And for what you're getting, it's worth it. It's not like the apartments are $500 and you live in a small, dirty box. It's not. It's really nice, and comparatively, it's way cheaper. Way cheaper. Groceries, way cheaper. I don't know if anyone drinks almond milk. What brand is it? That's crazy because I drink this every fucking day. What brand is it? Anyway, the Blue Diamond, I think is what it's called. Blue Diamond almond milk. It is like $6 freaking $5.50 in New York for the box of almond milk. I wish I had it right now. It was $2.89 out here for one. $2.89. What? Insane. Blew my mind. Stuff like that is always happening with activities, with movie tickets, going to the movies in New York. That as a date, I really commend men, because that used to be a little cheap casual date before. You're spending $50 just at the movies, and then she's gonna want to do something after that. We don't want to just do movies. That's gonna be even more money. $50 just at the movies. Out here, movie tickets are how they used to be, $8 for the adult, not $17. I really got used to New York living, so coming out here, I never loved it, but I got used to it. And coming out here is really like a shock and a breath of relief that, you know, you can have fun and it's affordable and you don't have to spend all your money just to have fun or just to live. Oh, yes, and one more con. Oh, my goodness. So it could just be that I don't know, you know, the plugs yet out here in Delaware, but hair salons, nail salons, makeup, all of that have been just misses out here for me. No hits. Like, oh my goodness, I have not found any good nail salons, any good hair salons. I have to go to New York to get my nails done, to get my hair done, to buy hair. Like, it's just has not been a great experience for me. So if you know anybody in Delaware that does hair that's really good, or that does nails that's really good, or does makeup, eyelashes, that's and eyebrows, oh my goodness, I was so pissed when I got my eyebrows done out here. When I tell you they didn't look any different from when I started. So if you know anybody that does, so I don't have to keep coming to New York to get these things done, please list them in the comments below, because it has been ridiculous. Let's get into this install real quick, because honey child, this is House of Bundles here, 3 bundles of 20 inches. I am not a layers fan, so this 16, 18, 20 thing, I'm not really a fan of that. I do have an 18-inch closure, but I have an 18-inch closure and 3 bundles of 20. This hair is lovely. I'm also going to tag the girl who installed it, because I cannot remember her @name right now. And I'll tag House of Bundles down in the comment section below. But yeah, so that's basically my story of moving from New York to Delaware. I've been out here for about 4 months now, and it's been great so far. I think that I'm going to be here for a while. I don't know if I'll be here long term, because I have plans for the future. But it's definitely great for right now. And if you're definitely thinking of leaving your parents' home in New York, or just moving out of New York, period, because it has gotten crazy, I would definitely recommend, you know, here is an option. It's not too far. It's not. No, it is a big change in in lifestyle. I'm not even going to say it's not a big change in lifestyle. It is a big change in lifestyle. But if you do move to Wilmington, it's not a big change in lifestyle. I don't live in Wilmington. If you do move, it's not that different from New York City, or it's as close to New York City as you'll get moving to Delaware. So if you don't want to shell shock, I would say move there first. Like I said, that's not where I live, so it was definitely a big difference, you know, for me moving here. But it's been great. I'm happy. I'm finally settled. I had my housewarming. All my family came, and they showed so much love. Love you guys. And yeah, definitely stay tuned for my next video. I'm going to be making a lot of them. I should make another one today. I don't know. I'll think about it. But yeah, see you guys soon. Bye.